Hi everyone. Hope everyone is doing okay. I'm feeling a little bit better, a little less stressed. I'm trying to relax a little bit. Um, I don't know if I'm going to be making videos regularly anymore, but when I have something I want to talk about, I'll definitely make a video. Um, as for what's behind me, I've been sleeping on my couch lately, and because my bed has been feeling kind of uncomfortable. So I've been sleeping on a couch, and it's actually more comfortable for me. My back doesn't feel stiff and it's not as difficult to get out of bed. Um, so that's good. Hopefully, I'll figure out how to make my bed more comfortable because sleeping on the couch is kind of strange. But I mean, hey, I live by myself, so it doesn't really matter. Um, anyway, what I want to talk about today is um, summer is long over, so I'm a little bit late on this, but if you know about Japanese summers, you know that they're very, very humid. And so Japan has made a lot of products to kind of fight against the humidity and fight against mold and products of humidity. And so there is a particular product that I had depended on throughout the summer, which works wonders. I did not want to leave my dehumidifier, aka my air conditioner, on all during my vacation when I was in America for 2 weeks. So I asked my friend, what can I do about the humidity? And he said that I should crack my windows open, which I did, and to buy these moisture absorbents. This would prevent me from having to leave an air conditioner or a dehumidifier on during my entire vacation. So it saved me some money. Now, these are great. If you ever buy like a new pair of shoes and you have that little packet of silica gel that takes away the moisture, that's kind of like what this is, but it's for entire rooms. I got these from Daiso, the 100 yen store, and what's great about Daiso is that they put English instructions on the labels for people who can't read Japanese or don't feel like reading Japanese. And it's really helpful. And so I just want to read these instructions to you so that you have a better understanding of how these work. So there are a few warnings here. It's basically a warning label here. So here is the first one. Please do not peel off and do not break a white transparent seat. That's S-E-A-T, seat. So a white transparent seat. What they are trying to say is that this film right here, when you want to use it, you peel off the film, and then what's under it is this white seat sheet. And you don't want to break this. You don't want to tear this off. You want to leave this on. So that's what that means. Please do not peel off and do not break a white transparent seat. Okay? The next one. Please note it fruitlessly about the child. What this means is kind of watch out for children. You don't want them like playing with it. You don't want them trying to eat anything. You don't want them to try to drink it. So just kind of watch out for kind of keep it out of children's reach. Just be careful. The next one. The thing is put on the container, and please avoid and use by having fallen in the level place. The thing is put on the container. What they're talking about is this lid right here. Obviously, in order to peel the foil off, you have to take this lid off. When you take the film off, you put this lid back on. So the thing is put on the container, that's this container, and please avoid and use by having fallen in the level place. So you want this to be on a level surface. You don't want it sitting like this or like laying down or anything. You want it level. And inside liquid leaks when using it while falling. The inside liquid while falling. Yeah, level place. Keep it on a level place. Please, there must be a fear of damage, and do not risk the container and do not throw it. So there is a fear of damage. So, you got to be brave while using these things because they can be damaged. So, yeah, do fear the damage and do not risk the container and do not throw it. So, you don't want to throw it at a wall, you don't want to throw it at a cat, you don't want to throw it at a crying baby, you don't want to throw it at your neighbor, you don't want to throw it at somebody's grandma. Don't throw it. And please do not use it when damaging or cracking by any chance. So if it's damaged or cracked, don't use it. Now I had one that was damaged and I used it anyway. It didn't even last that long, but it still worked. But yeah, they're just saying if it's damaged or cracked, you probably just want to throw it out. Please gargle with the vomit water at once when you put the medicine and the collected liquid in the mouth. So basically, if you drink this and you throw up, please gargle with the vomit water. So instead of going to a faucet and gargling with that water, when you drink this and you throw up, you want to collect that vomit water and you want to drink that and gargle it. And so, because, these things are dangerous. Please do that it is washing in clear water when catching one's eye. Both cases, please consult the doctor. Okay, so please do that it is washing in clear water well when catching one's eye. So if your eye falls out and it falls into here, catching one's eye, if this catches your eye when it falls out, you want to wash that it is washing in clear water well. So you want to make sure that this whole thing is washed in clear water. So if your eye falls out in here, you want to take this whole thing and you want to wash it in clear water. And in both cases, both with gargling with vomit water and if your eye falls into it, you want to consult the doctor. The next one. Please often flush at once in water and dry it when stained to the hand and clothes, etc. Please often flush at once in water. So I'm not sure what they're asking to flush, but I guess they're saying that if this gets on your hands and clothes and it gets stained, you want to flush this thing in water and dry it. Please repeat a water wipe and a dry wipe about the one that it is not possible to wash until not sticking. So if you are confronted with something that is not possible to wash until not sticking, so no matter how many times you wash this, if it's still sticky, you have to keep repeating a water wipe and a dry wipe. They might sell water wipes and dry wipes at Daiso as well. I'm pretty sure they do. So yeah, it's kind of like wax on, wax off. So water wipe, dry wipe, water wipe, dry wipe until it is not sticking anymore. The effect doesn't change even if the liquid level comes from the medicine up. That's pretty self-explanatory. Some days until the liquid beginning collects on the condition change at the use time. Some days until the liquid beginning collects on the condition change at the use time. I'm pretty sure you can understand that too. Especially, it begins to absorb moisture if the medicine hardens at the season when humidity is low through collecting of the condition. Wait, no, I just read that line over again. Okay, let's start over. Especially, it begins to absorb moisture if the medicine hardens at the season when humidity is low through collecting of the liquid is late. Basically, when humidity is low, the medicine at the top, sometimes it hardens. But when it gets humid again, it ends up softening up again and the water, drains through. So, don't worry about it if it hardens on low humidity days. Please do not use it except in original usage. Please do not use it except in original usage. Don't use it for something else. Don't use it don't use it in your breakfast. Don't use it with children. Please note it fruitlessly about the child. Don't use it with children. Don't feed it to your dog. Don't use it to grow plants. So you want to use it except in original usage. These things were originally for absorbing moisture. Only use it for that. We will substitute it in the purchase shop in case of the emergency defect. Emergency defect. So if it's defective and it's an emergency, take it to the purchase shop where you bought it and they'll replace it. Please acknowledge that our company cannot assume the responsibility of any claim of damage, passive damages, and the third party caused by this commodity beforehand. So if you do something wrong that's completely your fault, anything that isn't their fault, they cannot assume the responsibility. So hopefully from reading all these instructions you understand a little bit better about how this works and what's in it and what you are supposed to do with it, what you're not supposed to do with it. So, basically, all you have to do is take the sheet off, leave this white sheet on, put the lid on, put it in a corner of your room, watch it collect water. When it hits the arrow, you drain it out, and, while it's going down the drain, you flush it with clear water, and buy a new one. That's basically it. But, this is so helpful. Daiso has, they're so thoughtful in putting these English instructions. And, they're just so easy to understand. And the meaning is just so clear. I'm really impressed. So, if you ever come to Japan and, to live here and you need one of these things to absorb moisture, be sure to read the English on the warning label on the back. It's very important stuff. So, I have a whole bunch of these that are so close to the arrow, and I'm just sitting there watching. I'm like, get to the arrow, because I want to replace it. I want to, put a new one out there and watch that one fill up with moisture. It's really fun. But yeah, most of them are really close to the arrow. Since the hot weather is starting to wind down, I've been basically, like, once they're all filled up, I'm just going to dump them all out, and I'm probably not going to replace them because the humidity is going down, so I don't really need them anymore. It's mainly for the summer. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions about these things, there isn't a lot of, I haven't found a lot of English information, but if you have any questions, feel free to comment or just ask me, and I'll be happy to tell you what I know about these, also from reading the lovely label on the back. So, as for making future videos, I might have a few ideas. It might just be a once every other week thing, it might be a once a month thing, I'm not sure, but I felt that this information was really important to give you, and I had been thinking about it for a long time. It's a little bit out of season, but hey, if you're in Japan next summer, you have a video to consult when you need help dealing with humidity. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks to all of my subscribers while I was making videos and even while I wasn't making videos. Thanks a lot for that. I will try to make more videos in the future as I have time and when I'm not tired. So, with that being said, I hope you guys have a good day, have a good night, and I will talk to you later.